Ira, we wanna party!
One bright Monday morning, I woke up and decided I should go to Ibadan. That's a lie. I didn't decide that morning because I would have to pack and I'd have to leave my house by 7 a.m. to have any hopes of getting to the train on time. But I made it. And soon enough, 2 hours and 30 minutes later, I was in Ibadan.
Road one. Road ọjọ́ wa. Àwọn oṣù ká ṣe ń pè ní o. Ọjọ́ wa ọjọ́ wo. Ọjọ́ wa. Wọ́n fà mí olé olé. Méjì iwájú.
It just so happened that on Tuesday there was going to be a Maven's pop-up at the University of Ibadan. And I really wanted to see Ira stuff. Like, we were half sure she wasn't going to come, but we were also sure that if she didn't come after all the advertisements, they would drag her through the mud on Twitter. And so we went.
I need that energy for my performing artists right now. I need that energy when I say K-U-Z. Hey, yo.
I did it actually.
Oh, shit.
Okay, now it's brighter.
It was a full Maven Records pop-up. We got to see Bayani, Boy Spice, Life Size Teddy, Ladipo before Era finally came out. However, at some point they chased people away from like being close to the stage. They released some kind of gas, which was so weird and so worrying. And I feel like because the next day Deborah had a nasal something infection, that she was sneezing like crazy, and I honestly feel like that was part of the reason.
The light is also okay.
Keep shouting, keep shouting, keep shouting. Big energy, when I come through, big energy. Don't shake so when they see enemy. I bet that you heard me. Only big energy, when I come through, big energy. Let's go! Let's go! Everybody! Let's go! These people over here, you guys.
And then the event ended. All I know, Deborah was really mad about it because they were barely performing. They just like say a few lines, point the microphone at the camera, play their music in the background. Like there was no effort put into it. And like if you've seen Ira's live performances, it was clear. Like they just didn't care. It was like, oh, after it's a free event in UI, they don't care. They don't give a fuck.
I'm going to a bookstore today. I'm leaving Ibadan tomorrow, and I realized that I haven't gone exploring at all. Which, fair, I didn't come to Ibadan for exploring this time around. But that's very unlike me.
My first stop was this bookstore just called The Booksellers on Magazine Road in Ibadan because I was looking for a particular book for my friend who is learning German. It's definitely hard finding German books physically. Like it's easy to get the PDFs and whatever, but like physical books. So I went to a thrift bookstore because like a thrift bookstore would obviously have things like that. Um, I only managed to get a German dictionary, but I looked around regardless, and I liked that they didn't care if I was filming or not. Like they didn't care if I went somewhere in Lagos with my tripod. God knows they'll just look at me and they'll hear dollar signs in their head. The staff were really helpful too. This person in particular. And at some point he asked me like, how am I like comfortable filming? I mean, as long as I'm indoors, I really don't care. I'm not talking to the camera. I don't do talking videos. I just like to film. This is what I'm doing. This is where I am. And again, as long as I'm indoors, because if I'm outside, I have to be worried that if I turn my back, somebody will snatch my phone, my tripod, and start running with it. And he found that funny. So I think that if traveling, writing, all this content creating do not work, I'll go into comedy. You guys will support me, Abby. You can also support me by liking this video if you've already watched to this point, but like no pressure. At this point, I was standing at the Wale Shenka shelf because there was like an entire shelf with his books, and I was like, "Oh my god, I haven't read a Wale Shenka book." I saw one book was like I actually took it to the checkout, and my total was like 30 something k. I removed Wale Shenka, I removed another book. I was like, "It's okay. I can start with reading PDF. It's not that serious." The writer told me beforehand that there was like a sales section, like books that are on sale and not like the typical expensive ones. It was like when I had finished checking everywhere else that I even saw the table. Selective blindness or whatever it is. I ended up buying one book from the sales section. Most of them were either like non-fiction or just books I didn't really care about. Like it's like generic fantasy books. Okay. I'm a hater of most things. I have very specific tastes of what I like. And if it doesn't fit what I like, I tend to just label it generic or boring, even though I haven't really tried it. So that's on me. But I saw one thing that piqued my interest at least. If you're coming here, you can budget anywhere between 10 and 40k. I mean, if you have the money to spend, go all out. There's a lot of like trendy, popular Nigerian books here that are really good. So you should check them out. Afterwards, I went to this art gallery that I had seen on TikTok. It's called the Anasa Collection Collective. I think it's collection. It's in it is located at Jericho Mall on the first floor. So like when you walk in, take the stairs up. It's not hard to find. You will even see small arrows on the floor pointing you to where it is, which was really cool. The art gallery is quite small, but like it has a lot of interesting art pieces. There's also like clothes, wearables that you can buy. So like, what's better than pieces of art that you can wear? I mean, I couldn't buy them because if I bought it, then my dirty December will be spent indoors. But you get the gist of it. They also mentioned that they have like movie nights almost every Sunday evening, and there was going to be one the Sunday I was leaving, like the Sunday after I had left anyway. But next time I'm in Ibadan, I'll try to catch a viewing.
So, okay. This is such okay.
On my way to Anasa, I caught sight of the Arnheim signboard. Apparently, this is a place where they do salsa on Tuesdays in Ibadan. They also have like mold and sip, paint and sips on Saturdays, and there was a mini art gallery. The place is so gorgeous, and I want to come back here just to work. Just to work. It's so pretty. I could die.
Focus, nigga. And you would think, oh, Hamilton is talk a lot. This nigga gave them your full name, your address, your title.
We're gonna die.
But we'll die. Voila, he knows. I swear to God, he knows.
Just calling him Odi. Odi.
As in, what's giving you that leg?
Hi guys. So this is Exploring Ibadan 3.0, right?
Yes.
Okay. Please tell the chat how your experience was.
My experience was quite nice. I spent most of the time just bed rotting with
As
Deborah.
I'm the queen of bed rot. I don't know the fact I do my work on bed, but okay.
And after several times of promise and fail, we finally managed to watch one movie together.
It's not my fault. It's really not my fault.
You're just a busy babe.
I'm just a busy babe.
Yeah. And now I'm going to an unnamed destination.
Another unnamed destination because online safety is key.
Yes.
So, bye.
Okay, I get to do that first. You know, my months of exploring, because it never reach years. This is the first time I've seen someone with more energy than me. I'm trying to catch my breath. This one I've go. Now tell me what she's doing there. No. What's she doing there? I said, Mashukom, he's fun, he's so beautiful. Is he going anywhere? How to make this not look like it's a scene from a horror film?